Hello everyone. The title of this video is Save the West from Heatwaves, Drought and Diseases. There is a way. Look how pretty the desert is. Because there was a lot of love from Mother Nature, obviously. There was a balance of normal heat and rain keeps on coming regularly. Beautiful flowery mountain, because there was a lot of love from Mother Nature. I'm sure human could do it too. Give back the love to our environment for our children. Let's give those children the water or the oxygen that they deserve. Let's take care of our environment for them. We cannot wait for an officials to tell us to bring back the water for our children. Full of life desert because of water from natural resources. Rain. Plants also needs to breathe a clean air just like our children. And we all need oxygen. The desert area that still has a clean air to breathe. It's clear view and cozy, very breathable. Those children has a lot of energy and need tons of water and oxygen. Let's cool down the earth for them. The Colorado River in the earth is amazing and could hold lives for decades and centuries. Colorado River is the lives of millions of people that needed water. Also for our animal farms and for our plantations. Everything needs water. Arizona Power Grid provide electricity for millions of people to mainly use air conditioners when temperatures rising 90 degrees Fahrenheit and higher. When millions of air conditioners are running, it blows tremendous amount of heat, and that heat now is sucking the water from the reservoirs to the point of dust and dirt water reservoirs now. Lake Mead and Lake Powell and Power Grid uses water from reservoirs. Lake Mead is a reservoir formed by the Hobah Dam on the Colorado River. It is located in the state of Nevada and Arizona, only 24 miles east of Las Vegas. It is the largest reservoir in the U.S. in terms of water capacity. The Colorado River Basin on the right lost nearly 53 million acre-feet of fresh water over the past 9 years. Picture on the left was taken August of last year, 2021. Very low level of fresh water. Las Vegas, or the Sin City, Nevada, the casino's capital and the frontier of gambling in the West. Las Vegas prospered the gambling in the city for 5 decades. Air conditioners becomes the comfort of so many people while gambling. Added to that, airplanes come and fly every 20 minutes this time, plus hundreds of vehicles keeps on arriving in no minutes. Those casino buildings has huge multiple air cons units. Imagine if there are hundreds, if not thousands, of huge aircons that runs all at once, 24/7. How much heat that is lurking around the area, plus airplanes landing on no hour. Air conditioners. While the city of Las Vegas developed and spread in the area, and so air conditioners multiply as quickly. And so the airport becomes bigger and bigger. California and other states fires. This time those fires are active in California 24/7 for months now, and reservoirs from Colorado River are not that far from those fires. Plus the excruciating heat of summer. This is guaranteed our water reservoirs will be dry to the bottom in no years. What about our children? How could they survive without water from the rain? The killer heat waves is from those machines that blows heat. Heat waves has no oxygen. Do not charge electric vehicles during very hot days. It will suck up too much energy power. It could make power grid collapse to have power outage. Imagine no power, no air conditioner, no water. How are the parents and the children could survive during the heat waves? How could we even grow food in these extreme temperatures? The heat has no oxygen to even get around. Everything we do in this extreme heat will be in a hardest way. The never-ending drought. But there is a way to bring back the rain for our water. Food, the most important thing humans need. Without them, people cannot function, especially with this extreme heat. Plus, our water reservoirs are extremely dry this time. Water from the rain is the human's oxygen. This time, rain only comes in cool temperature or in winter. Thanks very much, Mother Nature. Humans created the excruciating heat. I'm sure we could also cool down the earth by locking down air and ground transportation 1 week in a month or so. We can absolutely study. Electric power lines to distribute electricity to millions of people to have convenient lives. During the heat waves, there's a huge chance that power grid will give up or power outage because of too much heat. What would the parents do then? With this extreme heat and no electricity plus no water, what if the heat waves last more than 2 weeks? People do use comforter while temperature outside is 90 degrees Fahrenheit and higher. They turn down temperature inside and feels freezing. not realizing that more aircon runs, the more heat it blows out to the earth, the more water dries up from reservoirs. The clothes dryer takes a lot of electricity to dry up clothes. Put those clothes on hangers inside after washing, then bring them outside to dry up. Use natural energy. Use natural energy. Better yet, minimize washing clothes when temperatures get 100 degrees to save electricity. Fires, very high temperatures, airplanes, air conditioners, all at once, especially in high temperatures. Imagine the heat that's lurking in the west. How much water that is drying in no minutes. Pleasanton, California had 113 degrees Fahrenheit in first week of September 2022. What do you think? How much heat are we going to have in 5 years from now? And if we even have water left from this excruciating heat. These reservoirs are just from California. The Nevada and Arizona are just as worse. California's major cities, Nevada and Arizona traffic added to the already horrendous heat. I hope the governor or even the president could mandate a transportation lockdown sooner than later. 1 week in a month air and ground transportation's lockdown would bring extreme heat down during summer to avoid heat waves and save the water before it's too late. Dangerous illnesses that comes with extreme heat, heart disease and brain damage from heat stroke and more other extreme health problems. The more heat, the more diseases will come with air pollution. If scientist doctors could create babies without having sex, why not study how to cool down the earth by locking down air and ground transportation for 1 week in a month or so? That's already a big help to cool down country during extreme heat months. If it takes governors or a president to cool down the earth to bring back the water in the West, why not? If it saves the lives of our children away from the excruciating heat or killer heat, I don't see anything wrong with it. Governors cannot turn down Las Vegas hotels to bring back the water. Officials have been telling the people to minimize the usage of water and don't water grasses in the yards. But our water reservoirs keeps on drying. Nobody lives in the airport, in vehicles, in airplanes. We could absolutely lock them down during months of very high temperatures to save lives. Do not drive when this sizzling heat comes in summer. This is the time to transportation lockdown. Do not book flight during this extreme heat months. End of July to first week of September. Do not get on top of the extreme heat to add more heat. Stay indoors. running business to have economy, like casinos in Las Vegas, airplanes business, vehicles business. Nothing wrong with that. But the environment is forgotten and water is disappearing tremendously. When time comes that no water to drink and surroundings gets filthy, diseases comes because no rain cleaning up the environment. Could that big economy save us? We must minimize using these heat and pollution creators that eventually will and would kill people because of no water. And when many people are dying, diseases would come out. There is always a way. Give love. Thank you so much for watching the video. I will explain the lockdown with the economy in my next video. Thanks.